What's up guys, Rhino here and welcome back to another one of my FIFA 20 Ultimate Team videos. Today guys, it is time, finally, for us to open up our FUT Champions rewards and Division Rivals as well. Now I'm sure a lot of you guys will know, if you played Champs, if you were looking to claim your rewards, or if you follow any kind of FIFA related stuff on social media, you will know that there's been yet another major cock-up from EA. And this basically, in a nutshell, is anybody that finished Gold 2 or above. They weren't getting the correct players from their red picks, so some people were hitting the La Liga players, because you're supposed to be guaranteed at least one La Liga pick from each of your picks when you're in Gold 2 or above, but some people were just getting a selection of that was just full of the minor league, which would be like the Turkish Super League. Others were getting La Liga picks, but just people weren't getting the guarantee, and obviously that's then led to the people who did get La Liga players are sort of thinking, well, maybe I might have had slightly better luck if it was all correctly in place. So basically EA had to disable rewards pretty early doors. I mean, I was up at around about 11 o'clock, so about 4 hours after the rewards dropped, and they were disabled at that point, so I never had any chance to claim them. And as you can see, that it's all fixed now. They've put up this notice here that we've got on screen. It says, "Thank you for your patience while the team worked through resolving your issue," which I think is a disgrace for starters. I mean, it is not my issue. The only issue I've got right now is that I've had to make this video a day later, and all you guys who like to see what players I pack and what I get in my red picks, you've had to wait a bit longer. That's the issue I've got, and that's not on, but that's obviously all down to them. So how they can say that it's my issue or any of your guys' issues for yours, I just don't get it. We have now granted you the correct packs. You can find these packs in the My Packs section of the store. Now, I'm intrigued as to how this has worked. From what I've seen on Twitter, I'm going to be very, very disappointed, and I'm going to have to basically try and find a way to sort this out before we can carry on with the rest of the video, but we'll see what we get anyway. So it seems there was a lot of talk in terms of basically the way it was going to work is that some people were going to have their picks refunded to them. So for example, for me, because I hadn't claimed mine yet, I would basically, once it was all fixed, I just get my rewards as per usual. I just get my 2 red player picks for finishing Gold 1, and that would be it, and it would all carry on as normal. Anybody who finished Gold 3 and under, it didn't affect them, so they could have just opened their rewards yesterday. Like no bother at all, so they won't need to worry. But for anyone who did open their rewards before they got disabled yesterday morning, obviously they got some player picks, and like I said, some people did get La Liga player picks, so some people got some good cards, others didn't. But supposedly what has happened is that those people have now been granted another set of picks. So if they finish Gold 2 or Gold 1, they've been given another 2 player picks. If they finish Elite, they've been given another 3 player picks. If they finish Top 100 or so and so, they've been granted another, I think it's 5 player picks. So basically anyone who did claim their rewards in the morning yesterday is going to get double the picks of the people who haven't claimed yet. And quite obviously that isn't fair. Now I get the whole kind of thing of the early bird gets the worm, that sort of thing, but what you have to consider is that a lot of people in various different time zones across the world will literally not have had any opportunity to open their rewards. And then you have to factor in that there's a lot of, say, like content creators, a lot of streamers who they have stream schedules, and they will obviously claim their rewards at a set time of day. I know a lot of people wait till the 6 p.m. content, they like to go live then, and then they'll do all their rewards all in one go, and obviously they wouldn't have done theirs in time. And that they're basically getting punished because of the fact that they are almost, that the way they make a living is actually by essentially promoting EA's game, if we're honest. I mean, if there wasn't content creators and streamers, not as many people would get the urge to go and open packs to play the game. People would just do other things. So I hope that I'm wrong with this, but we're going to go ahead and claim the rewards anyway, and we'll see. And basically, if I do only have 2 player picks right here, because I'm looking for 4, if I'm honest, because I know that there's other people that have finished Gold 1 and Gold 2 that have got 4 picks. So I'm going to basically go ahead and try and get 2 extra ones in a second, and I'll report back with the outcome, whether I get it or not, and I'll show you guys the method of which I've gone about trying to get the extra picks. But we'll go ahead and we'll take the untradeable rewards for division rivals, because I need as many players as I can get rid, to be honest, guys. Like I just don't have any players in my club, so we'll do that. Rank 2. I think that's from like Division 6. I'm up to Division 5 though now, so I should have some pretty decent rewards next week. Yeah, and then we've got the FUT Champions. And the thing that's so frustrating about this, guys, is that, like, obviously couldn't claim yesterday. So, the new weekend league has already begun now, and I'm in no position to start my weekend league because I have no idea what I'm working with. And there's so many people in the same position as me that literally just don't have a clue until today what red picks they had and what amount of coins they got to work with, because who knows, you could pack something big if you go for like tradable rewards or in your FUT Champs rewards. So it just doesn't sit right with me personally, and I'll talk for in a second like different ways that EA could have gone about this, but we do get 50k and 2 100k packs for our gold 1 finish. So did we actually get any picks then? They didn't come up on the thing. Oh, I think so. Oh, right, I see. So they literally just got granted separately because they were already there before we claimed, didn't we? That's what those new, 2 new items were. So it looks as though, yeah, we've only got 2. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to go and sort that. But for me, the way they've done it, they've clearly made, they've made it unfair. They've given some people double picks in comparison to others. Now, for me, there was 2 very easy solutions to fix this. They could have either given everyone double picks, which I can see why they wouldn't want to do that, because obviously it would mean that a lot of people would have a lot of players from this team of the season, which means that they would have a better team, less of a desire to go and open packs to try and hit big pools. So I get that from their point of view, but surely there's a way that they could have gone about saying for the people that had already opened their picks, because some of them would have got some good pulls. Some of them would, there's people out there that would have got a Messi from like Gold 2, Gold 1, and they would have been happy with their picks. Give them the choice to basically say, right, you can either keep your current red picks that you got there and then, or if you would like, you can trade them in for another shot. Don't give them extra, just give them the opportunity to swap. So if they got bad ones, if they didn't get La Liga players, or they did get La Liga players and it was like a Campos and Lucas Perez, give them the opportunity to then swap them for better ones, for new ones. They might not necessarily be better, but obviously it gives them that opportunity. And then, yeah, or if not, if they've got like a Messi or a Suarez, and say, yeah, fair enough, you can just stick with that if you want, because clearly you'd want to. For me, that's the easiest way to do it. Obviously, they don't have the capabilities to do it for some reason, even though they have all these tools at their disposal. But I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just thinking about it too logically, but it just seems like the easiest way to do it, in my opinion. But before we go ahead and go and crack these rewards and see what we get, I'm going to go ahead and try and see if I can find out what's been going on and try and get myself 2 extra picks, or some sort of like compensation, or some sort of answers at least, because I'd be intrigued and I want to show you guys what they've got to say for themselves. So yeah, I will be right back. Alright guys, so I have been on an EA live chat to try and basically find out what's been going on, and I'll be honest, you guys probably won't be too surprised, but I didn't really get a lot out of it. Once again, they were about as useful as a chocolate teapot. I mean, they were seriously bad. This is the transcript of the chat which I had. It was almost half an hour long, this chat. So yeah, like a lot of effort has gone into basically getting nothing out of it. I initially didn't think I was even going to be able to show this to you, because when you're in the chat, they give you the option to basically like save the transcript, but obviously I was going to wait till the end to save it. I didn't want to save just like a part of it. But normally when you go into a live chat, from my experience in the past, like you have to end it yourself. They basically say to you like, oh, is there anything else you need help with? And then you end it. So obviously I would have, just quickly saved it and then ended it myself. But they ended it themselves on me, so I never got the opportunity to save it, and I was worried that I wouldn't be able to bring this up for you guys, but it is all saved on there anyway, so luckily we do have access to it. So it starts off obviously the usual tosh. They basically just ask like what your name is and that sort of nonsense. You just have to like ignore these little numbers here. For some reason they put this in where like an apostrophe would be, so you can see like they tried to write I'm, so there's the I and the M. For some reason, all this is for like apostrophe, so this one, it looks a little bit weird. So basically they said like, oh, hope you're doing well, that sort of stuff. So I turned around, I was like, I'm sure you've had a lot of inquiries about a specific issue over the last 24 hours. Hopefully you can help me out. I was like, yes, sis, as I'm sure you're aware, the FUT Champions awards had to be disabled due to an unexpected issue. And they basically turned around and said like, if I've got this correct, you didn't receive the rewards for the FUT Champs, right? And this was like whilst I was in the process of typing this. I was a little bit after. I was trying to make sure I didn't word it too strongly. I didn't want to come across as rude, because obviously I know it's not this person's fault. You know what I mean? Like it is out of their hands. It's just obviously this is the method of communication. So I've seen many cases where players claim their rewards before the rewards were disabled, and then after the rewards went live again, they received another set of red player picks. However, I didn't redeem my rewards before they were disabled, so now when I've claimed mine, I've only received the one set of player picks. I feel as though I'm missing out on another set of red player picks. I feel as though other players are gaining an unfair advantage over me, and many others who I'm sure have experienced the same. And they said like, alright, I know this must be confusing for you, however there's no need to worry, we'll certainly get this checked for you right away. They all said what happened is that when the issue happened, we have stopped the rewards for those who haven't claimed it till then, and when the issue was resolved, they got the rewards. The one who has claimed the rewards will not get any reward after the issue is resolved, so I can see that you are eligible for one player pick, and I'm happy that you've got that. So this really confused me. At this point, I was starting to lose my cool a little bit, because I felt like they were just completely oblivious to what was even going on. I mean, they said that the one who has claimed the rewards will not get any reward after the issue was resolved. Well, I know that's completely false, because everyone who claimed theirs before got extra player picks. Like I literally have like evidence. I've seen people in like personal group chats, and I've seen it on Twitter, things like that. Obviously, I'm not going to put on here, but I've seen it. And it says also, so I can see that you are eligible for one player pick, and I'm happy that you've got that. So I was just baffled at this point. Of course, this is all linked up to my account. I had to log in to get onto this. So the fact they said that I was eligible for one player pick made me think, like, at first I was like, oh, am I getting one extra player here? So am I going to get 3 instead of 2? They said that I'm happy that you've got that. So, I was thinking, well, I finished gold 1. So, I'm not eligible for 1. I'm eligible for 2 for starters. And if you're saying that you've given me an extra one, you definitely haven't, because we've literally just seen it on here. You guys seen, we only have 2. So, yeah, very, very confused at this point. So I said, I don't understand. I was like, I've seen people who finished gold 2 receive their 2 red player picks before the rewards were disabled. Then when the rewards went live again, they were granted 2 extra red player picks. So in total, they received 4 red player picks. Quick maths. Someone like myself who didn't claim their red player picks before the rewards went down has now only received 2 red player picks instead of 4. In theory, someone who finished Elite 3 and didn't claim their rewards before they went down will end up receiving only 3 red player picks, whereas someone who finished Gold 2 and redeemed their rewards before the issue will receive 4 picks. This seems deeply unfair. So I do understand that I know that, and I do understand that, and I know that this would have been confusing for you. However, we don't have any manual control over it, and as you've already received the rewards for which you are eligible, I hope you will understand, and that this is not in my hands. Kind of annoying me as well. They keep like misspelling words. It's making it difficult to read it back. But anyway, so I was like, also, I don't understand what you mean. So this message here was me. I sent this. So I was typing this when they sent this. So ideally, this would have been like before this message. But yeah, so also, I don't understand what you mean by saying that you can see that I'm eligible for 1 player pick, and I'm happy that I got that. I finished gold 1, therefore should receive 2 red player picks, which I did. My concern is why I don't receive another set of red player picks, just like all the players who redeemed their rewards before they went down. I I said, I completely understand it's not in your hands. Please don't take this as me having a go at you personally. I'm grateful for your assistance. I'm just looking for answers. You know, I want to make it clear, like, I'm not having a dig at this individual because it isn't their fault. You know, it's obviously difficult for them. It's the incompetent people in the other departments that are, you know, that have screwed this up. So, I'm intrigued as to the thinking behind the distribution of the rewards. So that my intention is not to keep from something that you could have had it been possible for me to process a request for you. Then I wouldn't have given it a second thought. I hope you understand. I said, okay, I accept that you can't issue me with any further red player picks. However, are you able to enlighten me as to why the steps taken were taken regarding the distribution of rewards? Personally, I believe that there were two ways of solving the issue. So basically at this point, I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to get them. Like, I don't want to be like, I don't want to be really aggressive and rude. I don't want to get into any trouble. So, you know, I've accepted that I'm not going to get them, but I just want to know, you know, what was going on, why they decided to do it in this way. Because, like I said to you guys previously in the video, there was different ways of doing it, and I put this forward to them here. But just before that, they did say that was done by a different team. Those were the technical issues, and I request you to please understand that I don't have any access to that information. So I went through the things which I said before. So I mentioned how players could have been just, you know, they could have just granted double picks to everyone, or they could have just given the people who'd already received their awards the option to basically swap or just keep their current ones instead of having like double. And I try to play a little bit of the old, send them a bit of a guilt trip. So for me personally, this sort of thing is incredibly disheartening. It makes me lose the motivation and desire to keep playing the game, as I feel as though I've been punished for absolutely no reason. I'm sure there are many others who feel the same way. They said, I can see that you have received the rewards for which you are eligible, and I apologise that we might not be able to help you further with the rewards. If this would have been in my hand, I would have surely done that for you. Please let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. I just basically said, I was like, just one more thing. I was like, you say this was carried out by a different team as it is a technical issue. Are you able to pass me on to them so that I can take the issue up with them? I'd appreciate the opportunity to find out some answers from them. So yeah, just want to maybe see if there's somebody else that can give me the answers. And they basically just turned around and said you can post it on the forums, and from there you can get the information. I mean, that is like the most generic answer. You're going to get literally zero information on there. I doubt there's even going to be somebody's asked like the question that I'm after and put in. It's such a complex issue. It's not like a simple thing of like, oh, how do I redeem my weekend league access? Do you know what I mean? It's not something as simple as that. Like, it's something very, very complex, and there's no way that you can get an answer from there. So it's just, at this point, I'm sorry, right, well, I'm done. So I said, all right, so basically I can't get the answers then. I appreciate your time nonetheless. I hope that they can improve in the future to ensure a better game for the players. This will make your lives a lot easier, I would imagine. Yeah, just kind of like the niceties at the end, really. So saying no is not something that we enjoy. I'm here to assist you. It did say, like, I will take this up for you and we'll make sure that this won't go overlooked. I mean, if I could see evidence of that, I'd believe it, but I feel like they just kind of say that. Yeah, and that was pretty much it. I basically said, like, you know, it's not their fault. Hopefully they make their jobs a little bit easier for them. And that's it, really. And then obviously it kind of just ended. So they said, like, thank you for understanding. At 29 minutes, 22 seconds in, 8 seconds later, they said, take care and stay safe. And then 6 seconds later, it's thank you for contacting EA Help. And then literally instantly, it just ended. So you can see that the chat duration was 29 minutes and 38 seconds. They put this message at 29 minutes, 36 seconds. Now, my previous experience of doing this, they asked you to end it. But they just went ahead and did it because I think they were worried that I was going to put this out there probably. But anyway, that's kind of what happened, guys. So we are just literally going to have the standard set of awards that we have. I personally think it's an absolute disgrace, if I'm honest. Like, I think it is literally disgusting how they've handled the situation. How they have the incompetence to get something wrong that they literally do every single week. You know, every week they have the same. It must all be coded the same to like release the rewards in the same way. But somehow they managed to get it wrong, and I think they do it on purpose, to be honest. I feel like it's all the part and parcel of their way of trying to just screw people over in terms of like team building and affecting the market and things like that. But yeah, I guess there's nothing we can really do about it, unfortunately. We're just kind of we're just the guinea pigs playing their game, aren't we? But yeah, let's go ahead and see what we've got. All right, so here we go. First and foremost, I think it's going to be very, very interesting now. After going into this live chat, this is either going to go one or two ways, I think. They could either be frustrated with me and they're going to rig my luck so that I get absolutely nothing and I'll probably just get like a Campos and Lucas Perez in my red picks. Or they could feel sorry for me and they might dish me out with some pack luck. So this will be interesting. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so first of all, we'll just open up the red player picks, I guess. I've actually backed out and gone back into all my teams since the live chat, just in case they did give me anything extra, even though they said they didn't. But yeah, there's definitely nothing there. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what we get. I think ideally I'm looking for one of the defenders, like a Diego Carlos or Varane or a Ramos. Of course, like Messi, Suarez, Frankie de Jong, those sort of players would be incredible. But we have to be realistic. So let's see what we get. First player pick. Come on, EA. I can't even say I'm surprised. Okay, so I'm definitely not taking Parejo because I got him in my guaranteed La Liga team of the season pack. So I guess we just take Gerard Moreno. So basically it's like as dead as you can get, essentially. So we'll take him. And the second one we get... I mean, come on, what'd I say? Is they rigged it? Wow, I mean, I guess we just take it. It's not duplicates. Like I can put one of them into an SBC. Like I could put the blue one into a guaranteed team of the season SBC and get another higher rated SBC for the player. But yeah, honestly, guys, sensational. I honestly like. Don't know why I play. I really don't know why I play. Like, you do that, you finish gold 1 and you get that, and then you get people who finish like gold 2 and they've got like 4 incredible players. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we get in the packs, but I've got absolutely zero motivation to get going on this current weekend league, and I feel like it's going to cost me. I'm going to end up just literally probably finishing like gold 3 or something, silver 1. I mean, I'll probably get better red player picks, to be honest, if I finish there. But I don't know. We'll see. Let's go with the prime gold player packs first. Go with those. They're even going to let me open them. They're a little bit alone there just because they can quickly rig them, aren't they? See if we get anything. There's actually board. Just the board, of course. No walkout, no blue. Tadic, Falcao, a load of absolute rubbish. Still another prime gold players pack. I mean, honestly, guys, I hope yours is better than this. Like, let me know. I mean, there's not even a board in this one. Let me know what you got in your awards in the comment section below. Yeah, because I'd be very, very intrigued to see how yours compare. Let me know if you managed to get extra picks as well, because like, I reckon there'll be a lot of you guys who did and a lot who didn't. So, seriously, like, Libertadores. Why do they do that, man? It just completely kills the vibe of the pack. Like, there's not going to be a blue in there, but there might be something alright in there. Nah, of course not. Terrible. Get rid of that. Another rare election players pack. Seriously, man, they 100% rigged it. They didn't like me going on their live chat. Honestly, they didn't like it. They didn't like me going on there. They knew that I was trying to expose them because they ended the chat early, and now they've just given me like dead packs. It's just shameful. Utterly shameful. Utterly shameful. Get into the 100Ks. Board. I mean, you'd have to expect that, to be honest. There's actually a blue. I mean, it's all black in there. We do get an all black. Honestly, like, I'm not even going to get excited about it. I don't care at this point. It's just disappointing, if I'm honest, guys. It's just disappointing. The whole thing, the whole situation, just it just does my head in. I think that they're just a disgrace. I can't get excited about it. Like, it's a tradable like team of the season. It's first La Liga team of the season I've packed, but honestly, like the whole situation just overshadows it, in my opinion. It just overshadows it. They need to change like fast, because it's just getting beyond belief, if I'm honest. It's just getting completely beyond belief. Like, why people actually invest in FIFA points and spend money on this game, I'll never know. But we get a Champions League one this time. Sommer, no, Berkeley, Champions League Berkeley, whatever. Nothing else there. So that is going to be the end of the video, guys. Yeah, red player picks were exceptionally poor. We did get a team of the season Oblak in a pack, which honestly, like, I should be grateful for that, because I know it's a lot better than what a lot of you guys would have got. But given the current situation and the circumstances of it all, I just can't get excited for that at all. Yeah, I hope you guys can understand. But yeah, that is going to be it. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. Yeah, that's it from me. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you later.